Biafra government has officially submitted letter of recognition to the Finland authority. The United States of Biafra officially submitted a letter of recognition to Finland's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, declaring the restoration of the 1967 independence of Biafra. Simon Ekpa was presented as the Prime Minister. The Finnish Ministry of Foreign Affairs confirmed receipt of the communication, marking the first step in Biafra's diplomatic engagement with foreign nations. Ngozi Orabueze, Deputy Prime Minister of Biafra, was praised for cancelling an interview with Dr. Damages after listening to public opinion, highlighting her leadership qualities. Meanwhile, in another news update, Biafra's naval force, the Black Marine, reportedly bombed a Cameroonian naval warship and neutralized 4 Cameroonian soldiers in Bakassi Peninsula on January 11, 2025. Also, in another news update, a victim narrated an assault in Owerri Correctional Center, describing an attempted sexual assault, physical abuse, and poor treatment by fellow inmates. Criticism was directed at the governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodimma, for alleged oppressive policies and suspicious projects, stirring public outcry. Let me tell you a story that has been making headlines, one filled with history, hope, struggle, and a relentless fight for recognition. It's the story of the United States of Biafra, a tale of a people determined to reclaim their independence and forge a path toward a future they believe in. I'll take you through every twist and turn of this incredible journey, so settle in as we unravel this compelling narrative. It all started on a significant day in January 2025, when the United States of Biafra took a bold step toward asserting its sovereignty. The government of the United States of Biafra officially submitted a letter of recognition to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Finland. This was not just an ordinary letter. No, it was a declaration of intent, a reawakening of a dream that dates back to 1967, when the Republic of Biafra first declared its independence. The letter signified their determination to restore the independence they once sought. Representing this new movement was Simon Ekpa, who was introduced as the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. The Finnish Ministry of Foreign Affairs confirmed that they had received this communication. Think about it for a moment, the significance of that acknowledgement. It wasn't just about the receipt of a letter. It was a recognition of the effort, the intention, and the hope that the people of Biafra carried in their hearts. This marked the first diplomatic engagement for the United States of Biafra with a foreign nation. It was, in many ways, the first step in a long journey of establishing themselves on the global stage. The person at the center of this diplomatic effort, Simon Ekpa, was not alone in this monumental task. Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, who serves as the Deputy Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, also played a significant role. Dr. Ngozi Orabueze recently made headlines herself for a decision that resonated deeply with the people of Biafra. After public outcry, she decided to cancel an interview with Dr. Damages, a move that earned her widespread praise. Many saw this as a testament to her leadership and humility. It's not every day that you see leaders truly listening to the voices of their people and acting accordingly. The Black Marine, which operates under the Biafra Defense Force, has been active in asserting control and protecting what they see as their territory. This incident highlights the ongoing struggles and the complex dynamics at play. The Bakassi Peninsula, as many of you may know, has been a contentious area for decades. For the people of Biafra, this operation was more than a military action. It was a statement, a declaration of their resolve to protect their land and their people. Amidst all these high-stakes developments, there are personal stories that remind us of the human cost of these struggles. One such story came from the Owerri Correctional Center, where a man named Victory shared his harrowing experience. Victory recounted how he was subjected to physical abuse and nearly became a victim of sexual assault by fellow inmates. Can you imagine the fear and trauma he must have endured? He described how, upon his arrival, he was thrown into a cell and immediately ordered to undress as part of some twisted initiation. Victory resisted, and his refusal led to a violent confrontation. He bore the scars of that encounter, both physical and emotional. He spoke of how the officials at the correctional center eventually intervened, but not before he had suffered significant abuse. Listening to his account was both heartbreaking and enraging. It's a stark reminder of the conditions that many face in such facilities, where those who are supposed to be corrected often find themselves further dehumanized. While Victory's story highlights individual struggles, criticism is mounting on a broader scale in Imo State, where Governor Hope Uzodimma has been the subject of public outcry. Many citizens have accused Governor Hope Uzodimma of implementing oppressive policies and undertaking questionable projects. There's a growing sense of discontent among the people who feel that their voices are not being heard and their needs are not being met. One project in particular has drawn significant criticism, with many questioning its purpose and the intentions behind it. As all these events unfold, Simon Ekpa continues to address the people of Biafra, urging them to remain united and resilient. In a recent address, he spoke about those who have allegedly taken money to sabotage the Biafran movement. Simon Ekpa warned of the consequences of betraying their people and their cause. His message was clear. The fight for Biafra's recognition is not just about politics. It's about identity, dignity, and the right to self-determination. Listening to Simon Ekpa's words, it's clear that the stakes are incredibly high. For the people of Biafra, this is not just a political struggle. It's a deeply personal fight for their identity and their future. The journey toward recognition is fraught with challenges, but it's also filled with hope and determination. As we reflect on these developments, it's impossible not to think about the history that underpins this struggle. The story of Biafra is one of resilience, of a people who have faced immense challenges but refused to give up on their dream. The submission of the letter of recognition to Finland's Ministry of Foreign Affairs is a testament to that resilience. It's a reminder that even in the face of adversity, hope can persist. This story is far from over. The United States of Biafra is just beginning its journey toward recognition and independence. There will undoubtedly be more challenges ahead, but there will also be more stories of courage, determination, and hope. For now, we watch and we listen, bearing witness to a people's unwavering quest for self-determination. So, my friend, as you think about this story, ask yourself, what does it mean to fight for your identity and your future? What does it take to stand up against all odds and declare that you deserve to be recognized? The story of Biafra is a powerful reminder of the strength of the human spirit and the enduring power of hope. Let us carry these lessons with us as we continue to watch this journey unfold. The story of Biafra is not just a political tale or a history lesson. It's a living, breathing narrative that is still unfolding. It's filled with the voices of millions who dream of a better tomorrow. These voices echo through the actions of leaders like Simon Ekpa and Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, through the resilience of people like Victory, who survive unspeakable hardships, and through the determination of those who continue to call out injustices, whether in the streets of Imo State or in the broader international arena. As the United States of Biafra moves forward with its mission for recognition, one cannot ignore the enormity of the task. Seeking independence and carving out a place on the global stage is no small feat. It requires not only diplomatic finesse, but also the support of the people, the resolve to face adversities, and the ability to navigate complex geopolitical landscapes. Take, for instance, the act of submitting the letter to the Finnish Ministry of Foreign Affairs. At first glance, it may seem like a simple administrative action, but in reality, it carries the weight of an entire movement. It's an act of defiance against decades of marginalization and an assertion of the right to self-determination. The fact that the Finnish authorities confirmed receipt of the letter is, in itself, a small victory. It's a sign that Biafra's voice is being heard, even if faintly, on the international stage. But the journey doesn't stop there. Recognition by one country, even if symbolic, is only the beginning. The dream of the United States of Biafra is to be acknowledged as a sovereign nation by the global community. That means engaging with international organizations, building alliances, and proving their legitimacy not just to their neighbors, but to the entire world. It's a process that requires patience, perseverance, and unwavering resolve. However, the path is fraught with challenges. The incident involving the Black Marine in the Bakassi Peninsula is a stark reminder of the tensions that simmer beneath the surface. While the operation against the Cameroonian naval warship may be viewed by some as a bold assertion of territorial sovereignty, it also raises concerns about the potential for escalating conflicts. The Bakassi Peninsula has long been a flashpoint, and actions like these could invite retaliation or lead to further instability in the region. For the people of Biafra, these are not just abstract geopolitical concerns. These are issues that affect their daily lives, their safety, and their future. When you hear about individuals like Victory and his experience in the Oweri Correctional Center, it brings a deeply human perspective to these broader struggles. His story is a painful reminder of the systemic issues that plague the region, issues that the movement for Biafra hopes to address through independence and self-governance. And then there's the leadership. Simon Ekpa and Dr. Ngozi Orabueze are at the forefront of this movement, carrying the hopes and expectations of millions. It's a heavy burden to bear. Every decision they make, every word they speak, is scrutinized, debated, and analyzed. The decision by Dr. Ngozi Orabueze to cancel her interview with Dr. Damages, for example, may seem like a small gesture, but it resonated deeply with the people. It showed that she was willing to listen, to adapt, and to prioritize the voices of the people over her personal agenda.
What happened? Tell us.
Mine is worse. I was almost raped. I was thrown into a cell. The welcome address they could give to me was go inside and undress.
Undress?
Completely.
Which you did?
I got into that bathroom. When you are seeing full-fledged men around you, over 15.
Wanted to defend
for that cause which you must be executed. I went inside the bathroom. They had 3 men with me, standing, wanting me to carry out the order that was given.
What was the order?
To undress. To undress. So they were holding me. Why they delay now? It's nobody you. It's nobody you. Do fast. Trying to push me to comply. I refused. It led to serious fight.
Fight between you and them?
I have the evidences.
What are the evidences? Okay, they did this thing to you. They gave you this mark.
Let me say, as evidence, I was thrown to the ground. My head, this word you see, I had to press it. My head was smashed to the ground.
So when you said you were almost raped, is it by your fellow men?
Men.
Homosexualism?
Homosexual act.
At the Oweri Correctional Center here?
Yes. Wait, I'm still coming. You must have evidences. This is different. These cars, there's something they use to cut onion and things in the prison. Like something that was carved out from the top of a tomato. So because they wanted to make me bleed, they wanted to break me. They thought in the process of dodging, I gave them my hand, so the team tore my body. I even had marks of it on my hand of cane. They were having canes. All of them cane in my back.
Using it on you?
Cane, yes. Look at one of the mouth of the cane. There's another one here. If I open my body, you see the mouth. So it was a very, very heavy fight.
So how did you overcome the correctional center officials?
They saw that this person was not going to give in. So they had to stop, and they're already having oils.
Oh yeah.
To carry out for easy penetration. And this is something that even before the block, I was transferred from that block to another block. There was a notorious person in that block that I was later transferred to, and that said that his name is Selected or something. He calls inmates to suck him. So these are the ill things we saw there.
So what's your name? What's your name?
I'm Nadi Victory.
Where did you say this happened for record purpose? Where did it happen?
Over Correctional Center.
Thank you. Okay, can I ask
just forgetting.
Please, I would like to know those missing items. Those things that are yet to return.
What's your name?
My name is Sunday Friday.
For which state you from come? Where have I
Eket.
Yeah? Eket. Which work you ready for this time?
I'm a dancer.
You dancer?
Yeah.
How you do the dress if you the dance?
I dress like Babowa.
Babowa?
Yes, sir.
Confirm. I tell you about. Where your house be?
House there almost to you.
Yeah? Almost to you. Turn. Oh yeah now. Today they are waiting. Today's day are waiting. Today na 12 Sunday, January 2025. See one of the kidnappers, Siam. One of the kidnappers, Siam for here. That Calababa when they say their account, say if follow them, they kidnap people for wash. Siam, we don't get a fomenta for reservoir. Make una Siam no wash.
Video record, the quick one video documented. Unu gafu, ni amguru, mo gawu, ni Yoruba meredi beriba. Ni Yoruba meredi beriba. Ugbu na ha na regret. Hope, gini ka ndị Igbo mere gị? Hope, gini ka ndị Igbo mere gị? Hope, gini ka ndị Igbo mere gị? Hope, gini mere chọrọ igbu ndị Igbo taa? Gini ka ndị Igbo mere gị Hope? Hope ụzọ dị mma, gini ka ndị Igbo mere gị? Ebe ka ị wetara anyị ndị Fulani Emir of Imo State. Hope, agreement gị na ndị a so now ọtụtụ anyị si egbusi ndị Igbo niile. Iwetekwe achọla gị na achọla gị ke IDP camp. Dịbụ ekwe ka na before na-egwa ndị Igbo check kwanụ ka o nwekwara ike na this na akwa ndị wetakwa na IDP camp ahụ ebe Simon na-anọdụ ya. Unu ahụ na aza ya anya ọgụ ewere na all the commanders Simon ji na arụgo ọrụ aza ya anya ọgụ aka Egekere ewere na ego zụrụ ha. All those men na Simon ji arụgo ọrụ, they are not working again. If na the result now, if na the result now, Hope ewere enye Fulani tinye na Imo State, Emir of Imo State. Una funi di ihe ka mbụ, history ndị Igbo, una funi di ihe ka before. Biko na eji m Chineke na-arịọ unu, ndị Biafra, biko unu walitenụ chụwa na onye Fulani onye atinye ga make sure unu tụfuru ya ka ọ lawa ebe ha shi. Anyị achọghị ịdị ihe a. Ndị Yoruba mere dị mistake ya. Ha nọ na-ebi ihe dị tinu na-erine ha. Once onye a mere ala awụ na-akpa m na steeti onye a nọ na the place onye a nọ na Imo State na ọ ga-ebe ndị na-ebe ebe ahụ gbuchicha ha na bebe were ndị Fulani bebe tinye.
I greet you all. This is the 4th day of October 2023. This message goes to those who have been collecting money from the Nigeria terrorist government to stop Simon Ekpa. You have been disturbing our ambassador, a very beautiful, hard-working, law-abiding woman, our ambassador of Finland in Nigeria. You have disturbed her a lot, and enough is enough. Stop disturbing that woman. She is not there to aid terrorism. She is not there to support genocide. She is not there to abate a terrorist government. She is there as a diplomat, not to support your evil, not to support you. However, my message goes to some of you who have collected money to stop Simon Ekpa. Utale na-abịa n'azụ gị. Ọ bụrụkwa mụ na-apịa. Ọ bụrụkwa mụ na-apịa. Ọ bụrụkwa mụ na-apịa. Ọkwa Chineke na-apịa. Ọnwụọ gị ya n'azụ. Ọ bụrụkwa mụ na-apịa. Ọ bụrụ mụ na-apịa. Ala m apịa ka ụtalị a. Ụtalị a na-agaghị apịa unu kịta. Ọ bụrụ mụ na-apịa. Ndị nnatala ego tosere Simon Ekpa. Ụtalị na-abịa. Ọ bụrụ mụ na-apịa. Makana a lot of you respect it. A lot of you ụtara ahụmago gị n'azụ. Ọ bụrụkwa mụ na-apịa. Biko apịa gị ya ịkpọba Chukwu. Okay? Ọba Jizọs, ọba Chineke ndị Biafra. Na ọ bụrụ mụ na-apịa. Ọ bụrụ mụ na-apịa kpọzọ Simon Ekpa biko ọ bụrụ mụ na-apịa.
Did Ojukwu cause any war? Go on is alive, then ask him. Did Ojukwu cause any war? Ojukwu went and negotiated restructuring with you. In Aburi. You came back, Britain told you not to agree because Britain realized that all the component units of Britain knows that if you go back to regionalism, you have economic growth. The country will do very well. But Britain doesn't want it. That was why they even instigated the Nzogbu, so-called Nzogbu, saying they would bring Awolowo to become the head of state. They knew what was going to happen. They wanted to truncate the economic miracle of Dr. Michael But what I'm telling you are fast. Go and investigate for yourself. In the East, you have the fastest growing economy in the whole world, over 40% every year. In the West, Awolowo was performing his own miracle as well. Even in the North, Ahmadu Bello and Tafawa Balewa are doing very well. You had all those massive industries in the North. You even had Alamajiris that were employed in the North, meaningfully employed, gainfully employed. They were all doing very well. Britain said no. For us to control these people, we need to impoverish them. Let us introduce this war. That was a coup by Nzogbu. And after that, there was the massacre of, as usual, massacre of our people in the North. Ojukwu said, I have to secure my land and my people. They said, no, let's go to Aburi to discuss it. Ojukwu went to Aburi and agreed restructuring. That's something now you're asking for. To tell you how foolish Nigerians are. They're very foolish. That same nonsense you're asking for now was discussed many years ago. Ojukwu sat down in Aburi with Gowon and decided that regionalism was the best way for restructuring, going back to who you were, 1963 Constitution, 1960-1963 Constitution. Be on your own and pay tax to the central government, as they have in America, as they have even in Britain. Britain, you have Scotland that is almost independent, Wales, the same thing, everybody is free, but Britain doesn't want the same thing they're enjoying to happen in Nigeria. Why? Ask yourself that question. Anybody telling you about one Nigeria is your enemy?
This is the end of our news update. Please click the icon on the top right corner of your screen to watch my next video. You will enjoy it. I will see you again in my next update. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.